Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is a fan-requested matchup, a fan-requested comparison from you guys, part of your fan-requested Friday lineup. This is the last one for this week's poll. Lionel Beyeke, Dream Wrapped in a Blanket. Quint Beastwood, Quinto Eriya, another Dream Wrapped in a Blanket. As far as genetics, I wouldn't go as far as to say genetics. Structures, as far as structures are concerned, these two dudes probably the greatest of all time in bodybuilding. Wow, this is 2014, Arnold's Classics, Brazil, if I'm not mistaken, for Lionel Beyeke. If I'm not mistaken, that is the version, the original person requested. Quinto Eriya last year at the Texas Pro, he was awesome. Look at that midsection. Probably smaller than that of Lionel Beyeke. Beyeke, he was awesome, guys. Arms look a little bit bigger than Quint Beastwood's. His wheels look a little bit bigger than Quint Beastwood's. Calves, though. Look at Quinton's calves. Let us go through these shots of these two world-class athletes. Among the very best guys, aesthetically speaking, Lionel Beyeke, he was one of the best. And in my estimation, he is getting a couple of points here. A couple of shots anyway. I don't know how you guys judge how you get to your conclusion of who the better bodybuilder is, but I do more than just points. One guy's in better condition, which doesn't seem to be the case here. These two dudes seem to be pretty close as far as conditioning, as far as you're going to be able to tell from pictures anyway. These are fun, just for fun, guys. Beyeke, he competed way back in 2008, Turn to the side, that just came out of nowhere. Competed back in 2008, Now, sizing can get difficult. Beyeke is an inch or two shorter than Quinto Eriya, maybe even 3, but I doubt it, probably a couple inches. But here he is bending at the knees, and Quinton is going straight-legged. Could have even made Beyeke shorter. I gotta go through that every time here. And you can see, like I said earlier, condition, separation in those wheels. From what you can tell from pictures, looks pretty on par. Big giant calves for Quinton. Bigger man's chest maybe for Beyeke. I don't know. Here's the hoo-ha versus the side tricep. I don't know. Unless they're hitting the same pose, it's hard to make a decision on. Judge, I guess you could call it. Although I'm no judge. Gotta put that in an epithet. I am a fan. Of course, that is written on my thing. I'm just a fan giving my opinion. Just so happens that these are the best bodybuilders in all of the land. Now, from the side, from the front, Beyeke's looking strong. Now go to the back and... Alright, I'm not going to be too mean on the current competitor here. Obviously, if you don't realize, Quinto Eriya, he is a current competitor. His future is far ahead of him. I believe he's still a teenager. He's young anyway, he's young. He may be in better condition as far as dryness, thin skin, glutes, hamstrings are concerned. But I'd go with Beyeke. I'd go with Beyeke hands down. And I don't want to be rude, but a little unsymmetrical are the traps of Quinton. And slightly underwhelming in the outer lats. He's got some lower lat thickness, you can see that. You just got to work on the outer lats. And it just so happens Beyeke is incredible. Huh? Do the Marge Simpson. Do the Marge. Rear double. Better shot for Quinton. And this accentuates how dry and conditioned he is. See, if it's closer, I might lean towards Quint Beastwood. Just because he is, I do believe he is more conditioned in this shot. Sometimes, between the rear double and the rear lat, certain guys, they flex their hamstrings more and they look like they're in better condition. Obviously, he's the same condition as the last pose. But either which way, it's going to be an uphill battle as far as muscle is concerned. Because Beyeke, he had it going on. Abs and thigh. And this is where I point to condition. This is where I say Quint Beastwood, he has every right to flex those abs, knowing that he does have a tighter set. He has more abs too. Count them there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people have a whole bunch. Some people have a pile of them. Beyeke winning in the quad. Look at the feathering in that quad. That is Tom Platz. That is Flex Wheeler. Ken Flex Wheeler, like. Ken, that's his real name. It's his real name. So yeah, most muscular. I would give Beyeke, or rather, I would give Quint Beastwood. I'd give Quinton a couple of shots, maybe. Maybe this most muscular, maybe. And I'd probably give him the abs and thigh, maybe one of the side shots. And those are thick maybes. Other than that, I think, and I'll say it, the slightly less conditioned athlete, Lionel Beyeke, slightly less conditioned athlete. I'm going to give him the win because his structures, they're about the same. Maybe even better for Quinton, using the wrong words there. It's the muscle itself of Lionel Beyeke. Look at the quads, you can see that. Big, full, round, three-dimensional delts, a la Phil Heath. And the back itself was quite impressive, if I do say so myself. And I guess I just did. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is always going to be of some debate. It is bodybuilding. I am simply giving my opinion on which bodybuilder I think is better for this sport, this pageant, this game of bodybuilding, this iron game. And I think Lionel Beyeke edges him out, although I will finalize this by saying that Quint Beastwood, his better years are far ahead of him. So look forward to more improvements. Hit thumbs up, subscribe. Have a great one, guys.